Yo, YouTubers, what is poppin', man? Another beautiful afternoon, or should I say evening? Or afternoon, what time is it? Yeah, it's still afternoon time. Out here with the 6-cell transmission, man. We got the 5RW, I think it is, 100. It's 5-speed transmission. I haven't really seen too many videos on how to remove this transmission adapter that hooks up to your transfer case. As you can see, I have mine down already, and yeah, the reason why I'm replacing this is because of, as you can see, our adapter was cracked. I did not even know it was cracked. Honestly, bought this truck from Copart about almost 2 years ago now, and it's just been a project ever since. And I had like a wobble in my rear end driving, and I never knew why. I thought it was my rear end. Checked the fluid in my rear end, and fluid was good. And so I never thought to check this part until I was doing a transmission. I'm doing the range sensor control in the transmission. And as I'm dropping the pan and doing my little work in there, which I haven't done that job yet, I have a video on that too. As I'm looking and doing my work there, I observe what they call adapter, transmission adapter, or transfer case adapter, either however you want to call it. I noticed that it was cracked from here. I said it was almost a full C as far as the crack around the housing. So I came back here and shook the damn transfer case, and sure enough, I said, oh my God, I couldn't believe I had been driving like that. Yeah, so it's just, yeah, so that's pretty much why I'm doing this job. And just to give you a quick rundown on how to do it, I mean, it's pretty flat out, you know what I'm saying? It's not a hard job. After you get your transmission, your transfer case down, I believe these are 1/2 inch or 13. I use the box, or you got a socket. You can use 12-point sockets on this. Yeah, like I said, these are 1/2 inch or 13. Same for this side over here. And these bolts that are bolting up this transmission and transfer case, if I'm not mistaken, is 14 mil. It's either, I think they're the same. Y'all don't quote me. Just either take, when you hop underneath here, take a 1/2 inch, a 12, a 13, and a 14 underneath here, and possibly a 15, and that's really all you're gonna need besides a pry bar and maybe a jack. You're not gonna need a bunch of tools. I didn't have to remove the cross member. Strictly wrenches is all I used for this. I did use my socket because I had a matter of fact, it's a 14 mil. I had my 14 mil Milwaukee, and I was able to take out some of these transfer case bolts. Not all of them, obviously, because I couldn't get that big old 4-inch Milwaukee in there. But like I said, man, you take the bolts off of after you get the transfer case down. You got your bolts that's holding them up. As you can see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bolts. These 2 are longer bolts, and the rest of them are shorter bolts. Take your pry bar. Be careful, because as you can see, I pried against it right there, and I kind of messed up that gasket up just a hair. But the new one comes with a new gasket. But yeah, just pry, and she slides right out, man. I mean, I can't really explain it any deeper into detail than just take your little pry bar, slide it out, and she comes on out. So I was gonna go take this and get it pressed out and this whole shitazzle, but I found this thing remanufactured on eBay for less than $200. So it's for me, it's less time consuming to just go ahead and replace the whole part with the shaft already in it, instead of me trying to get this pressed out. I am gonna keep this. I'm not throwing it away because that shaft in there is still good. And if anything, I may eventually just take that out and keep it eventually, the shaft, and throw that outside casing away. But yeah, man, that about sums it up, man. I need to get more videos out, man, of the 6.0, of just day-to-day living and what I've been going through with this damn truck. if y'all want to hear more, just want to know more, I've been through a lot as far as, like I said, I'm doing the range sensor now and the transmission. I've replaced tons of parts, fan clutch, IPR valve, a sensor, and valve, you name it. I've replaced the suspension parts. The front end is damn near new as far as front suspension up there, your ball joints, tie rod ends. I had this side over here is completely replaced. The shaft yoke that goes out to the ball joints was broke when I bought it. I couldn't even steer the truck at all because it was broke. I replaced that. Yeah, I've been replacing, and so we're still. I replaced the oil cooler filter. I have an Amazon oil cooler filter in it right now, and I don't like it. I think that's why I'm fucking still leaking. So I went and bought a Dorman oil cooler. Spent about $280 on it, which is expensive for me. Spent about $280 on a Dorman oil cooler, and I still need to install it. I'm not installing that just yet. I am gonna have a video on that as well if y'all want to check it out. But yeah, man, I feel like I've talked y'all head off long enough. 6 minutes has kind of been a long time to talk your head off. Again, I tore this Ford down in and out so many damn times. So if y'all got any questions, complaints, anything that I'm doing wrong, anything y'all can see I can do better, let me know. Today, we're in Fayetteville, North Carolina, where I reside at. We got rain coming in tomorrow. I dropped this just so I can know exactly what part I need to order tonight. And so I'm about to wrap this thing up with a trash bag and put my transfer case in my storage thingy back here in my sheds because it's outside on my back porch. So I'll put it in my shed, and then we're gonna call it quits. Hey y'all already know. Ken Dog 60, holla at me.